All right, so I made it to what is this? Day 7, day 8? It's Saturday. Anyway, I made it, and we are now checking out of our hotel. It's approximately 6 o'clock in the morning, and a bus is going to take us on a 40-minute drive through a vast tunnel, and then we're going to get on the flight and eventually make it to Cartagena. And then once we get to Cartagena, we're going to take another ride to the hotel, and they're going to be awaiting us. And so what I have planned for this last day, which is the last day in Cartagena, is a city tour of Cartagena, and I'm excited for that. And that's going to wrap up the 10-day or 9-day trip, whatever this is, with Intrepid. So I'm excited to record for the rest of the day. All right, so after a short 30-minute ride, we made it to the airport, and now we're about to check in our bags and get to our gate. It is only 6:33, and our flight doesn't leave until around 8:29. So after we check our bags and go through security, I guess we'll just be waiting a while before we can get on the plane. All right, so after our 1-hour flight, we made it to Cartagena, and I don't know how much this is fogged up, but the humid is crazy. There's a huge difference between the weather we were just in and the weather that we are in now. So I'm not wearing shorts, I'm wearing sweatpants, but hopefully that's okay. It is only 9:40 in the morning, but right now it says that the temperature here in Cartagena is 89 degrees Fahrenheit. So I guess that's what we get when we come to a coastal city now. Too bad I'm only going to be here for 1 day. Scratch that. It's not too bad because I don't go to the beach anyway. That's just not what I do. But if you like the beach and that's something that you're interested in doing, then this is probably going to be the climate for you if you like it hot. So now we're going to get on the bus, travel to Cartagena. Hopefully our hotel is actually ready because I need a nap. And if the hotel rooms aren't ready, then I guess we're just going to be waiting around. I have a city tour scheduled for 1 o'clock, and hopefully that's going to bring lots of insight to the city of Cartagena. And I'm going to learn a lot, which means you're going to learn a lot. So let's get to it. So this is interesting. Even though this is a large city, it appears to only be one flight that came in, which means that there's no noise in baggage claim. So that's new for me. Anyway, I want to see how that is reflected in the rest of our transit out of the airport. So normally when I come to international cities or fly to international cities, there's people with taxi signs and telling you, hey, get into my taxi. But we're going to see what happens. All right, so not quite the hustle and bustle, but maybe it's only because one flight came in. But it's not too bad out here, but it is hot. Here's what we're looking at. All right, so we have our driver, and we are ready to get to the bus. So after a short ride, 10 or 15 minutes or something like that, we made it to our hotel, or at least we made it to the street where our hotel is located. And again, the humidity is crazy, and I'm looking around and I don't see our hotel, but I'm going to grab my bag and we're going to walk there. All right, and we are on our way. And my first impressions of this city, it reminds me of Puerto Rico. If you've ever been to Puerto Rico, it's a coastal city, so that means that it's humid, there's water. But the reason why it reminds me of Puerto Rico is because Puerto Rico has a bunch of old towns and old castles, and that's exactly what you see here. But we are now walking down the street and walking towards the hotel.
Be careful.
See?
Guys, be careful, Jordan.
So we made it after a quick walk. So that was a quick transit. First 15 minutes in the van and a quick 2-minute walk to the hotel, and now we're here. Let's check it out. Okay, so because our hotel is open to the elements, it has a center garden and it has a pool area. It's actually humid in the waiting area or outside of the rooms. So I don't think it'll be very comfortable to sit here for long, especially if this is where they have breakfast, but we'll find out. Yeah, and now that I'm looking at the kitchen, this is exactly what's going to happen. We have breakfast outside, so that's not going to be comfortable. Luckily, I'm actually not going to be having breakfast tomorrow morning because I leave tomorrow morning. But this is the area where breakfast is served. Okay, and now we are walking the street. I like that. And now we are, check that out. And now we are walking the streets of, where are we now? Cartagena. And we're gonna check out some of the neighborhoods, but not all the neighborhoods on this walking tour. Okay, so our orientation walk ends inside the wall city, and we're not going to go inside all of the wall city because the wall city is huge. But this is pretty much the end of everything that Intrepid has to offer on the Cafe Colombia tour. We went to, what's that, 3 different cities. We started in Bogota, and then we went to Salento, we went to Medellin, and we are finally now here in Cartagena. So when I first started, like I said, I had lots of apprehensions about what was going to be in this Intrepid tour, in particular because there wasn't a lot of information that it provided and there wasn't a lot of communication. But now, I can say now that the tour is officially over, I'm impressed. Not necessarily with the communication of Intrepid, but it turned out to be more than I expected, and I'm pretty excited about everything that I learned, and I want this experience to be shared by other people. So if I had to recommend this tour, would I do it for someone? Absolutely. Just understand that your expectations about what should and should not be communicated, you might not get those, but for the cost and for the experiences that we had and the experience that we shared, I will 100% recommend you do this tour with Intrepid. So those are my thoughts, and hopefully you enjoyed all the videos that I'm going to end up making for this. And if so, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I have way more videos coming in the future, and I hope you like this style. And always remember, be safe and go travel because you have everywhere to go see. Peace.